official trophy provider for Typo.
Looking for a card game for age 7 to 107? Score a touchdown with Blitz Champs. The super fun and easy football card game. Perfect for 2 to 6 players. It only takes 2 minutes to learn, but provides hours of unplugged family time for everyone. A National Parenting Product Awards winner, Blitz Champs is also great for 3rd through 8th grade teachers looking to reinforce math skills with an entertaining, effective game. Visit blitzchamps.com.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has the gifts to make this your most fun Christmas ever. From game tables and grills to apparel and sneakers, we've got everybody covered this holiday. Merry Christmas from everyone at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Monarch, the official trophy provider for Typo.
Looking for a card game for age 7 to 107? Score a touchdown with Blitz Champs. The super fun and easy football card game. Perfect for 2 to 6 players. It only takes 2 minutes to learn, but provides hours of unplugged family time for everyone. A National Parenting Product Awards winner, Blitz Champs is also great for 3rd through 8th grade teachers looking to reinforce math skills with an entertaining, effective game. Visit blitzchamps.com.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has the gifts to make this your most fun Christmas ever. From game tables and grills to apparel and sneakers, we've got everybody covered this holiday. Merry Christmas from everyone at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to The Zone here on the Type of Sports Network. And what a weekend it has been. As you could probably still hear, my voice is still pretty beat up from the weekend. Plus, I had a championship game to do at AT&T Stadium here in Dallas this afternoon today. This morning, kickoff was at 11 a.m. So, of course, it's, just kind of continued to wear on my throat here for the week. And then, of course, the weather changes that's going on up here in North Texas right now. I still sound like I've got a bullfrog in my throat right now. So we'll try to get through this as quickly and painless as possible. Once again, and I've had some people that have actually mentioned this during the show, is the boxes behind me, what looks like a bit of a mess. What it is it's Christmas gifts that are being shipped in for my grandkids and what have you. And we're having to go through them all. We're starting to wrap them all right now because we're getting ready to make the trip down to San Antonio to see family for Christmas. So excuse the mess there. I do have a Christmas stocking, as you can see. Let me get the hand right there, right about here. You can see the Christmas stocking hanging on the closet door there. Got a jersey back there. We're redecorating all this stuff as we still continue to get settled into the house. We haven't even been here in a year yet. We're still trying to put things together. We both have work at home jobs, so we've got our respective desks in here, and it's been one thing after another. A lot of training, just a lot of things getting in the way of us being able to do things that we need to do. So. I know some of y'all have mentioned the fact, the mess behind me, the boxes, what have you. You know what? It's life, folks. It's just pure life. And that's what's happened here. We will get this taken care of. It's going to look nice when we come back on the air after we take the usual Christmas, New Year's hiatus. Going to take a break. Yes, I got to give my back a rest, give my throat a rest, give the car a rest, all the traveling. Football season is pretty much done. It'll be done pretty much for all over the state when it comes to regular season playoffs, championships, as all of the championship games in high school being played here at AT&T Stadium this weekend here in Arlington, Texas. I did the Falls City game this morning. Unfortunately, Falls City falls to Stratford by a score of 39-27. It was a fantastic football game. Falls City really gave it their all, but just too much power from Stratford, and they get the win and win the 2A Division II state championship here in Texas. It was a great time on Texas Sports Productions. I want to thank them for allowing me to actually do some of the Typha games that I did during the regular season, had an opportunity to do. I did them on TSP on their radio platform. So thank you very much for allowing us to do that here for the Texas Youth Football Association. What a weekend. Wow. Over Seguin Stadium, Matador Stadium. Beautiful facility, by the way. I want to thank the Seguin ISD, the ADs, and everybody involved, allowing us to hold these championship games here for Taifa. They're at their magnificent facility. And I'm telling you, it is a magnificent facility. If you showed up there, you got to see it firsthand exactly what it looked like. And it's beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. So quickly, we don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, but we're going to go through as much as we can as I get this thing straightened out the way I want it. A lot of great football games that went on over this weekend at Matador Stadium. And wow, what a blast that we had. Some great football. We had some lopsided games as well. But you know what? The best thing was to see these kids getting out there and giving their all, regardless, win or lose. It was a great time throughout the entire weekend. So let's start off with Division II. And I'll tell you right now, and I know this is something that everybody's been wanting to know, and that is how I did on my predictions this weekend, how I did overall. Day one, Saturday, which was Division II, and then the senior game. We had 5 games that day. I went 4-1. Yes, I was 4-1 in my predictions for that day. Sunday was not so great. I was 50%. I was half and half, 4 games on the day for Division I, but we're going to go over all of those right now. We'll start off with Division II flag. The state championship game for Division II flag between the West Texas Falcons and the San Antonio Tigers. I got to tell you, you West Texas Falcons, you sure did give me a lot of crud about my prediction over this, and it turned out to be right. Actually had one of your parents, and a big shout out to the West Texas Falcons after Saturday. Got a chance to kind of hang out with some of them, and had a great time that evening, and appreciate all of the hospitality you guys gave. We had some great conversations, but one, you guys just gave it to me when I gave these predictions on this flag game. And I ran into one person at the stadium and was just going. And I asked him, I said, you're going to have that same energy. You're going to have that same energy when I'm right. Well, he came up to me that night at their little function they had going, and he gave it to me. He says, you were exactly right. The San Antonio Tigers came in and showed out in their championship game, particularly. And I apologize. I was that's why I'm a little late. I'm trying to get things together, and I was trying to find my rosters. I think what happened was my day one rosters that I had. I think when the cleaning crew came through the stadium, they threw my rosters away. So I had no way to reprint them because I didn't save them. It was on a save file. It's a long explanation. I don't have them. So if you know who he is, then great. If you want to throw it in the chat box, let me know who it is. That's great. Number 1 for the San Antonio Tigers, with 4 touchdowns on the day for that game, a 9-yarder, a 64-yarder, an 80-yarder, and a 14-yarder touchdowns for the day. Congratulations to the San Antonio Tigers. They win by a score of 40-12 over the West Texas Falcons. Shout out to number 13. He had 2 touchdowns for the West Texas Falcons, trying to keep him in it for an 80 yards and a 9-yard run. So congratulations to those teams. Dallas Daly, thank you. I knew somebody would know the name. Dallas Daly for the San Antonio Tigers, 4 touchdowns on the day, 9 yards, 64 yards, 80 yards, and a 14-yarder. What a day that was. So for Division II flag, 0-4 on the week 1. And Alberto Quinones, he just popped in. I'll show you all this message here that he just sent in. It says, I admit when I'm wrong, Kenny, but we will be back next year. West Texas Falcons, let's go. I'm sure they will. You guys got there. That's a feat in itself. Congratulations to the West Texas Falcons. And, of course, the San Antonio Tigers for winning the Taifa State Championship and hoisting the Dale Morgan Trophy. So 0-4, 5-3, 2-2, and 1-0 all the weeks of the playoffs that we did. I did these predictions. So I went 53.3%. 53.3%. For Division II flag. So there you go for that. Still over 50% in my predictions, even though I was bad. I tell you what, that win I got on Saturday definitely pushed that up. Division II Tykes, West Texas Falcons and the Floresville Wildcats. My pick was the West Texas Falcons, and they do it. They win big on a 51-0 game in Division II Tykes and hoist the Dale Morgan Trophy as Tyfa State champions for 2021 fall season. Number one, and again, give me his name because my D2 rosters got tossed on me. Number one for the West Texas Falcons, 65 yards, 20 yards, and a 32-yard touchdown. 3 touchdowns on the day for him, leading the team for that 51-0 championship run. Congratulations to them. Frederick Givens, I believe they're telling me the name is Fred Givens. So congratulations to him. Yep, Fred Givens, number one for the West Texas Falcons. Congratulations. My predictions for Division II Tykes, 1-3, 6-2, 1-3, 1-0, giving me 56% correct on my predictions there. So again, still over 50% in Division II Tykes. Division II Rookies. Wiley Bulldogs and the Cornerstone Warriors. Warriors gave me a lot of grief about my prediction on this game. Actually, they gave me grief on a lot of predictions. I'm not sure why, because most of the time I picked them, they had 5 teams, something that no Tyfa organization has done. They had 5 teams in championships. Now, there's been organizations that have had 5 teams. The San Antonio Outlaws had 5 teams in championships, all in Division I, flagged the seniors. The reason why this is a first for Cornerstone Warriors is they had 5 teams in championships representing in both Division I and Division II. So they had 4 top to bottom flag Tykes rookies, juniors, but then they also had the rookies in Division II. So that has never been done. So congratulations to them. But they fall to the Wiley Bulldogs. I did pick the Bulldogs to win this game. I got a lot of grief from the Warrior fans about that, but you know what? It turned out to be right. Wiley Bulldogs 46-0 over the Cornerstone Warriors. Number 2 for the Wiley Bulldogs. If you got his name, give it to me, please. Number 2 for the Wiley Bulldogs for the Division II rookies, 25, 24, and a 2-yarder, 3 touchdowns on the day for him as he led his team to a 46-0 win and claimed the 2021 Tyfa State Rookies Division II Championship. So in the rookies, in my predictions, 4-0, 7-1, 3-1, 1-0 for 91%. I was 91% correct in Division II rookies. What you got to say about that? Is all I can say. Got to keep the throat wet. All right, Division II juniors. State championship game between the Midland Horned Frogs and the Southeast Junior Hornets, or the Southeast Hornets. They took the juniors out of their name. This was my one and only blemish on Saturday, as I went with the Southeast Hornets. But the Midland Horned Frogs proved why they're one of the top teams out of the West Texas chapter. They win 23-6 over the Hornets. Got to give the Hornets, though. They have a nice defense, but they had a lot of problems on offense trying to move the ball against the Midland Horned Frogs, and that did nothing but spell trouble. Number 3 for the Midland Horned Frogs, and again, I apologize, my rosters got thrown away, so I don't have his name. But number 3 for the Midland Horned Frogs, 2 huge plays in that game by him, 56-yard touchdown run. And then he also had, and get this, Southeast Hornets score a touchdown. They're going for a 3-point conversion And it's a pick 3. And not just a pick 3, it went for 101 yards. Yes, number 3 for the Midland Horned Frogs intercepted the ball on a 3-point conversion attempt. Jamichael Hall, thank you. He took it 101 yards for a 3-point conversion of the opposite end that went to the Midland Horned Frogs. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to the Midland Horned Frogs, champions of Division II juniors for Taifa. And in juniors, I went 2-2, 7-1, 4-0, and 0-1. I did not get this one, the championship game, correct, but I still finished with Division II juniors at 60% correct. Now for Division I. Division I flag, Cornerstone Warriors, the Judson Junior Rockets. I went with the Cornerstone Warriors on this game, but the Judson Junior Rockets came out and showed why they were the number 1 or number 2 team coming in. Cornerstone was the number 5 seed. So congratulations to the Judson Junior Rockets. They win 35-6 over the Cornerstone Warriors. Number 55, Elijah Stoops. What a game he had. 5 touchdowns on the day. One for 72, 18, 29, 11, and 35 yards. Elijah Stoops, it was just unstoppable in this football game. And the Rockets fly away with the state championship, 35-6 over the Cornerstone Warriors. 12-0 undefeated season for them as well. So congratulations to the Judson Junior Rockets. Not sure how many of those flaggers are coming back, so we'll see if they can make a run for a repeat. If they can get it back-to-back, we will see what happens with the Judson Junior Rockets, or do most of them move up to the Tykes level? How will they compare once they put the pads on? Well, that's the trick when it comes to flag, is once you get them in pads, how well do they do? So Division I flag, I was 5-3, 3-1, 2-0, and 0-1. I did not get that pick correct. That's fine, but I still ended the season on the playoff predictions at 60% in Division I flag. Still well over 50%. Rudy Solis says most of them are moving up, so we'll see how they make that transition from flag into tackle and actually putting on the pads and the helmets. We'll see how they do. Division I Tykes, Cornerstone Warriors, and the San Antonio Junior Hawks. I went with the Junior Hawks. Yeah, I had to make sure. I went with the Junior Hawks. And the Hawks let me down. The Cornerstone Warriors, they take it 43-6 in this game. Congratulations to the Warriors. Great job by them, as they just shut down the Hawks altogether. They could not move the football. And number 13, Jalen Jackson, with 6 touchdowns. Number 13, Jalen Jackson with the Cornerstone Warriors, 6 touchdowns on the day. 40 yards, 5-yard, 22, 39, a 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and a 3-yarder. Jalen Jackson, the man of the day on Sunday for Division I Tykes. He leads his team to a 43-6 victory over the San Antonio Junior Hawks. Congratulations to the Cornerstone Warriors. They get their first Division I championship in that game. David Zaid, why did I go with the Hawks? Because, yes, it was a rematch, but it was also a fairly close game the first time they played. But if I remember correctly, looking at the numbers when I checked everything, because it's hard for me to get to every single game. It's just no way. It's very hard to me to see every single football game that's going on in the city of San Antonio, what's going on in the Austin chapter, in the RGV, West Texas, El Paso. It's just impossible. So I have to rely on a lot of numbers. That what I saw, I thought the Hawks had a good opportunity to get in this game and possibly steal the win. That's why I went with them. And the Hawks are a good team. They were the number 3 seed. It's not like they were a pushover. Cornerstone comes in as the number 5 seed. So they had the seed over them, but Cornerstone Warriors showed why they were there. And congratulations to them on that win. So in Division I Tykes, 8-0, 3-1, 2-0, and 0-1, still ended 69% correct in Division I Tykes. In Division I Rookies, the Capital Area Junior Wranglers and the Cornerstone Warriors. Capital Area Junior Wranglers, you have to take your hat off to the Wranglers. Congratulations to them getting to the state game. They were the 12th seed coming in. Now, most of y'all know a 12th seed, they may manage to sneak a win in a first round game and shock everybody, and they just play out of their minds and they get through the first round. But usually by the second round, they start getting knocked out. Not the Wranglers. Wranglers rambled through their games. 41-40 win over the JYSF Venom. 20-0 win over the Ruthless Wolfpack. And in the semifinals, they beat the number 1 RGV Punishers 15-7 to get to the state title game here for Taifa. So congratulations to them. Unfortunately, they ran into a wall called the Cornerstone Warriors. They came in and took care of business like they needed to. I picked the Cornerstone Warriors to win that game. I just saw it. A Cinderella team coming in like the Wranglers, and you going up a team like the Cornerstone, watching, seeing what they've done throughout the season and even through the playoffs. I mean, 51-6 over Predators United, 48-6 over the Unity, 36-6 over the Tri-County Titans. I mean, they did a great job. They showed why they're a powerhouse team coming into the Division I Rookies Championship game, and they did it. Number 21, Braylon Isaiah Lee with two 10-yard touchdown runs. Number 8, Jackson Mudge with a 15-yard touchdown run. 25, Zaire Davis with a 3-yard run, and 26, Eli John with a 1-yard run. And you could see just right there, this was a whole team effort by this Cornerstone Warriors team. There was no one person on that team that really controlled the game. It was a whole team effort. You got 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns from 4 different players in that football game. That is impressive. That is impressive. So you've got to tip your hats off to the Cornerstone Warriors. Congratulations. They are the Division I Rookies state champions for Taifa. In the Rookies division, 8-0, 3-1, 2-0, 1-0. I was 94% correct in Division I Rookies. Boom. Yeah, number 23 for the Wranglers. He is very, very special. In fact, let me pull this out, see if I can find him real quick. Trust me, I got papers all over the place right now because I was hunting and searching for everything that I could find. Number 23 for the Wranglers. Look at that. Just popped right up in my hand. Exactly what I needed. Legend White Thomas. I'll tell you what, that young man had a heck of a game. Just couldn't pull it out for his team there. But congratulations to the Wranglers again. A great run. Not many 12C teams, 4-4 bubble teams get into the playoffs and make a run like they did. Yeah, his name was Legend. Yes, that is correct. All right, so Division I Juniors. Tri-County Titans and the Cornerstone Warriors. Warriors with a 49-6 win over the Tri-County Titans to claim the 2021 Taifa State Championship. And again, another example that Cornerstone's doing things right over there. I mean, you get 5 teams into the championships, 4 of them in Division I, and you take home, they took home 3? Yeah, take home 3 titles for the season. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. So congratulations to them. They got 3 out of the 5 that they were looking to grab. They didn't sweep. I saw a lot of that last week. People, when Cornerstone fans putting up the brooms, I'm like, it's a tough feat to do. They weren't able to do it, but I'll tell you what, 3 out of 5 is not bad. So when you look at the Cornerstone Warriors, again, this was a whole team effort, folks. This was a whole team effort. Number 3, Jalen McCain, a 7-yard and a 3-yard touchdown. Number 34, Jeremiah Johnson with a 6-yard and a 2-yarder. Nikolai Spurriel, number 21, he had a 33-yarder. And I tell you, I'm telling you, this was the play of the game. As far as I was concerned, this was the play of the game. This was the most exciting thing that happened in this football game. Number 84, Tanner Mudge, with a pick 6 for 60 yards. That place went bananas when he made that pick and was able to take it back 60 yards for the touchdown to help lead his team, along with, like I said, a whole team effort, 49-6 over the Tri-County Titans. Congratulations to them. In Division I juniors, 7-1, 3-1, 1-1, and 1-0. I was 78% correct in my picks in Division I juniors. And then finally, the Division I seniors. This game went on Saturday. It was the last game of the day. The RGV United coming up to face the Texas Seminoles. The Seminoles showing exactly why they are one of the top senior teams that were competing in this year's division. 45-15 win over the RGV United. Number 13 for that senior team. And again, that was one of the rosters that got tossed on me, so I don't have the name, but number 13 for the seniors, 45-yard punt return for a touchdown, a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, a 35-yard touchdown reception, and a 14-yard touchdown reception on the day, leading his team to a 45-15 win over the RGV United. Congratulations to the Texas Seminoles. They are the senior division state champions for Taifa. I went 3-1, 3-1, 2-0, 1-0, 88% correct in Division I seniors. So there is your recap of the state championship games this past weekend at Matador Stadium in Seguin, Texas. Congratulations to all the teams that win. So those of you that are interested, the total in D2, I was 65% correct. Total in D1, which includes the seniors, I was 78% correct. And overall, for the 2021 fall playoff season and state championships, total overall, 72% correct. Anybody would take those odds to Vegas. What organization holds the most championships wins in a single season? I believe that would be the San Antonio Outlaws. That would be the San Antonio Outlaws. So it's been a great season. I appreciate everybody's patience with some of the issues that we had electronic-wise, location-wise, getting on the air-wise, things like that. A lot of things. This 2020 was one of those years that people said, wow, I hope we never have to go through that again. And 2021 kind of came at us and said, here, hold my beer. That's about the only way that I can describe it. And that's pretty much been what it's been like for me, my family. It's been the year looking at us saying, here, hold my beer. See if you can deal with this. And we have dealt with it. We've come out the better. Just like everybody in this world is coming out the better. I appreciate everybody's patience in some of the issues that we did have. We'll try to make things better. We'll get things ready. I'm taking my break. I need my break so I can kind of recoup, regenerate, and get ready for next football season as I get to do it all over again. Pay attention to the Zone Facebook page. I will post updates of anything that is coming out, anything that happens, any reported news that you need to know about the Taifa season coming up. Spring season is coming. No rest for the weary. Spring season is coming, and we need to get prepared for it. We got some meetings to do. We got some hands to shake and all that fun stuff to get things prepared, and a lot of brainstorming to get everything ready for the 2022 spring and fall seasons coming your way. Please, everybody, everybody, please have a wonderful and safe holiday seasons. I want to see you all back here on the zone, joining me and join me on screen as well. It'll be open. That's what we're trying to do. We'll hopefully try to get some things improved, including a computer system that I got sitting here right now that's pretty antiquated. I got to work on those things. How can we get the videos of the games? That information will come out. Again, pay attention to the Texas Youth, the Taifa webpage, Facebook page. Go to taifa.com. That information will be posted in the banners, in news, what have you. And it'll also be posted on the Zone Facebook page once we get that information. All of that will be put on there for you guys to have. Trina, thank you very much. I appreciate that. JC, have a happy holidays to you. Get ready for spring 2022. So everybody, please be safe, and we will see you probably sometime in February. So please be safe, and we'll see you then. It has been a great pleasure being here this year. We'll see you again. Have a fantastic night.